Crackdown on distracted drivers starts today, and we're the only state to get federal money to catch drivers causing dangerous situations. We're live with the details and what police are looking for. Good evening, I'm Ann Nyberg. In 2013, more than 3,000 people were killed in crashes because of distracted driving. In that same year, more than 400,000 were injured in distracted driving crashes. News 8's Bob Wilson is live with more on the state's crackdown. Hi, Bob.
You know what? You're not going to see it until it's too late. This crackdown's pretty slick. They're doing it around the state. Hartford has done it where they have a spotter. They put more than one out on a street corner, and you're driving along, and you may be kind of leaning up against a tree. You wouldn't think it. He puts the radio up to, clicks the radio, and next thing you know, around the corner, there are at least a dozen police officers in this one where they'll pull you over, they'll direct you in, and you're like, what? Some people were driving in with a phone in their hand going, what? What's wrong? This is what's wrong.
Then you have a black Toyota Solara.
Officer Aaron Boisvert stands on a busy Hartford street corner spotting distracted drivers.
People on the cell phone, texting, talking on the phone.
Radioing ahead to a dozen police officers waiting up the street.
Gray Kia, looks like a Texas plate, right hand right here.
They have stopped so many cars, drivers are backed up onto the road.
Hi, sir.
Today alone, Hartford police handed out more than 200 tickets, with some driving right by the checkpoint on their phones because there weren't enough officers to go around.
Ma'am, you know we're doing cell phone enforcement, right?
It's over 3,000 deaths per year nationally.
The scene is being played out across the state as the Department of Transportation kicks off the distracted driving campaign.
25% of accidents are due to distracted driving.
This tan Honda CR-V.
If you're texting, you're 23 times more likely to be involved in a crash.
So the campaign is all about education. So here's something else to think about. A police officer was telling me that he was out following a car and it was swerving over the center line, bouncing off the curb a couple of times. He thought they were a drunk driver. He pulled him over and he said, you know what? They were texting. If you are texting on your phone, police say it's the equivalent of a .08. That is a legal DUI.
No one likes to issue traffic tickets here. It's a negative encounter and a negative interaction. Unfortunately, it's something that has to be done because obviously it's an epidemic with the hands-free driving.
Fines have been upped from $125 to $150 because the message isn't getting through. This afternoon, police stopped a school bus driver on her phone, and even with the new laws and heavier fines, the message is still being dropped.
Not only police officers see it, the public sees it as well. Anyone that drives can see that there's a plague called distracted driving on our roadways.
A plague is a good way to describe it. Now, just this alone, holding the phone in your hand while you're in the car, whether you're at a red light, whether you're stuck in traffic at a traffic jam, if you are behind the wheel and you have the phone in your hand, the new laws say distracted driving. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.